Yeah.
Hold it up at all.
Right. So I'll show you real quick because Brett's holding her. See.
Oh, hello. Hey, Lyric.
Did you say hi?
Yep, so her head is always hanging back now.
Either that or she's dropping it forward. Be nice.
Yay. Oh, no.
First time I held her, it was actually in the room when that she was delivered. One of the first things I thought was, how great of a journey this is going to be, raising a baby again. And we were contemplating different names. We named her Lyric. It was really her mom's idea, and it really fits her well because one of Lyric's favorite things to do is to listen to her music.
I thought that everything was okay. I took her to her pediatrician for her checkup. It was her 3-month checkup, and her pediatrician saw her doing some movements. It looked like she was stretching. The doctor said to me, we want to make sure that she's not having infantile spasms. So I did go home that day from the pediatrician. I Googled it, and that night I called her and I said, I think 100% that she's having them.
And I was in denial. I didn't want to believe anything was wrong with her. I actually argued with Courtney constantly about, you're just over worried. The baby's normal. She came at 35 weeks, so she was a little bit early. And that was what I kept telling myself, is the baby's just early.
Within a few weeks, she forgot how to suck her bottle.
At that point, they were in and out of the hospital probably every other week.
It was so aggravating getting all of these different things from the doctors, and meanwhile, I saw her suffering for all this time. They had some doctors come over from another hospital, and that doctor was a geneticist. She came over and we got on a conference call with the doctors and the genetics counselor. They told us that we needed to start grieving the loss of Lyric then. And that she has UBA5 gene mutation and EIEE44, which is a very rare epilepsy disorder.
The UBA5 is the major part of your brain that controls everything that you do. It affects every cell in your body. Courtney and Brett, had a lot to deal with at that point.
When you get a diagnosis like that, you don't want to be away from your baby. You want to be with your baby as much as you can, because you don't know how long you have with them. So it's hard to commit to anything else. But when COVID hit, it definitely cut the finances more than in half. And it was hard times.
Doctor's appointment, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and that's a few times a week.
So we're in a pretty bad situation, struggling, really at a point where we're looking at getting evicted from our home,
A friend of mine from Boston, Debbie Carucci, she had said, I'm going to recommend you, Courtney and Brett, to this place called the Giving Circle. And she said, I want to see if we can get you guys some help. The next thing I know, a couple days later, Adriana is reaching out to me, and I explained Lyric's story.
And she said that they were going to help us, the Giving Circle was going to help us, and it was like an answered prayer,
They stepped in and they paid our rent for a year. They helped with our electricity, they helped with our gas, they helped with food. If we didn't have the Giving Circle, I don't know where we would be.
I still have hope, and her mother has hope. We trust in God that there'll be a cure for this one day.
I still don't want to believe it, that she has this rare disorder. I don't understand how I can be handed this little baby that I love so much and her not have a chance at life.
There's an energy of love that Lyric, she's special. She just sends off such an energy of love. None of us could imagine life without her. She's a gift. She's an angel. She's a gift from heaven. We love her. We count on our faith. Can't count on the doctors. We count on our faith.